Hi, Lisa. Can you tell me about how you decided to get into art and what you're doing here with these chairs?
Well, my daughter insisted I paint chickens on a couple of these old vintage clamshell chairs, and I did that, and I just fell in love with using these as my canvas because they're so unique, and everyone is different from all the, layers of old paint, the rust. They speak to me, and they just take on a life of their own, and each one, begs for a different color palette, and I love it.
How did you decide to do farm animals?
Well, because my daughter lives out in Leapers Fork, it's a little south of here, and she's got the chickens, and we've got a horse, and it just seemed to fit. Just seemed to fit with the chairs. A little bit of camp on the chairs, a little bit of fun stuff. But I do just about any kind of animal. I sure don't like to do cats and dogs, though.
What do you have against cats and dogs?
People send me pictures of their cats and dogs, and it's really hard. I don't know.
Now, what kind of training did you have for doing this painting? You do pretty well.
Yeah, 24 years as a registered nurse in a pediatric intensive care unit. No, I've taken some painting classes here and there, and that's how I learned to, mix colors and all that.
Do your chairs go all over the country, or people buying
They
them all over the
do.
place?
They do. Canada. I've got one on the porch going to New Mexico, California. I'm trying to think of I've sent them all over the country. Yeah.
Where do you get these chairs?
I scrounge them from flea markets, garage sales. I hear word that someone has a pile of old chairs, and then I go pull them out. Yeah.
Well, it's fantastic. About how many have you done so far?
Oh, gosh, that's a good question. That is a really good question.
How long have you been doing it?
Oh, gosh, maybe just since last summer, but I've done over 50. I've done probably 75.
And now, do you have a website too that people
I do,
can...
but it's terrible.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a terrible website. A friend of Amanda's has helped, but then it just kind of fell by the wayside. So there's typos. As a journalist, you wouldn't appreciate all that. Yeah, don't go to the website.
We don't have typos.
Don't go to the website.
So, do people connect with you then on Instagram? Is that what your main?
Instagram, Facebook.
Okay. And
yeah.
what's your Instagram handle so that people who want to find you can find you on there?
Oh, it's at Screen Porch Studio. Yeah.
Screen Porch Studio? Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Lisa, thank you very much. And I think you may be hearing from a few other people.
Well, it's fun to have an interview, my first official interview.
Well, good. I'm glad to be the person to do it.
Thank you.
And does the sheep have a name?
No, that's for you to decide.
Thank you.